Okay, for number 2, I'm looking at the integrand, and the integrand has troubles. And before I say anything, I want to point out to you that, 3 minus x, this is a root problem, by the way, it's a square root problem. 3 minus x has to be greater than or equal to 0, but since it's a divisor, has to be greater than 0. So what does that mean? Well, let's write this down. It means x must be less than 3. All right, now I notice in the limit of integration, you got a 3 over there. So what does that mean? I got to look at a limit problem now. All right, I got to approach the that 3 from the side. Before I do anything, I want to put the number line down for you. Put the number 3 down for you. And what's x is less than that? All right, goes on forever in that direction. There's only one way to approach 3, and that's from the left. And that's why that's written down. What am I going to do? I'm going to make someone have to do that integration now. So what do you get? Equals a limit. R goes to minus 3. I'm sorry, goes to 3 from the left. And I got to do this integration here. And I'm going to on the side, I'm going to erase this over here now. I'm kind of done. That's from the prior problem, by the way. I'll erase that too. And I'm just going to, do little work on the side here, side work. For a lot of students, this is not necessary. What is necessary that you're able to think through it. So I'm going to say u equals 3 minus x, and du would be minus dx. So if I were to do that integration, what would I get? I get 1 over u to the 3 halves, and then the dx is actually just minus du. Let me keep going. That's going to be u to the minus 3 halves du. Integrate. What do you get? Minus u. Add 1 to that. And if you add 1 to that, what would you get? Let's see, minus 1/2. And what you're going to do is you're going to divide by that exponent minus 1/2, or multiply by its reciprocal, which is minus 2. Make it plus 2, plus some constant integration. All right, so what do I know about this thing? It really boils down to something pretty simple. And what does it boil down to? Write this over here. That this boils down to 2 over the root of, what was u? Oh, it's 3 minus x plus c. All right, let me write this down over here now. And what do we get over here? We would get 2 over the root of 3 minus x. Our limits of integration go from 1 to r. All right, let's keep moving. Limit as r goes to 3 from the left, that's going to be 2 over 3 minus r minus 2. Well, 3 minus 1 is 2. All right, so it's not so bad. Let's see if we can do the limit now. What are we doing? We're approaching 3 from the left side. So on the bottom, you're going to get a 0 from the right side, so it's going to go towards 0. So this is going to be infinite. What does this say about this? This thing doesn't exist, DNA. It diverges, by the way. So let's take a look at the key, see if we got that. I did get the infinity. I got the work down there for you. And again, it says you shouldn't use calculator. If you did, the calculator hopefully would say the same thing, by the way. All right? The limit doesn't exist, therefore the integral diverges. Thank you.